What's up YouTube? This is Shabazz, and I'm back with another CBD hemp flower review. What's up to all my connoisseurs? Hope you're staying healthy, hope you're staying safe, hope you're having a great holidays. Welcome back to another video. Today we have a new vendor to the channel, and they don't actually sell flower, but what they have is Delta 8 products. Now I've already reviewed Delta 8 several times, several different products here on the channel, but in case you're new, Delta 8 is Delta 8 THC. It is a form of THC, and currently under the Farm Bill, it is legal. Now, several states have passed laws outlawing Delta 8. However, those laws are not legal. If they go to the Supreme Court, they will be thrown out as they are in direct violation of the Farm Bill, which explicitly denies states the right to interfere with interstate hemp commerce and the hemp industry. Delta 8 is extracted from hemp flower, and it is federally legal because now, thank you to the Farm Bill, the only thing that is federally illegal is Delta 9 THC. Anyways though, the company we're gonna be checking out today is Delta Alternatives. Now I've heard of Delta Alternatives once or twice on Reddit, on the forums and stuff, people talking about it. There's a lot of Delta 8 companies, but some of them do get mentioned more frequently. And what I have from Delta Alternatives is their Delta 8 tinctures, which is Delta 8 in 2 different kinds of oil, a syringe of Delta 8 distillate, which admittedly I have not tried. We also got a letter to law enforcement, mandatory, and they actually didn't include any kind of test results in the package, and the vape carts don't say anything about potency or anything, so I went on their website and they do have information about the distillate used. So here's the test results for those, pamphlet about their company and Delta 8, and a whole lot of Delta Alternative stickers. Now first I'm gonna talk about these tinctures. Now one is a strawberry flavored in MCT oil. The other one is peppermint flavored in olive oil. Now these both have 1,000 milligrams of Delta 8 per bottle. These are 2-ounce bottles. It says to take an entire one of these droppers. Let me tell you something. I have really low tolerance for THC. And for me personally, a couple drops is all that's necessary. Now I'm not gonna sit here and try these on video and go wait 2 hours and come back. So I tried them in advance, tested them out on a couple different occasions, and I'm here to tell you about it. First off, the MCT oil. It's a very clear oil, very faint strawberry taste. They added very small amount of terpenes into this, and you can hardly detect the strawberry taste. It's just a hint of strawberry essence. And I always err on the side of caution, so I definitely did not use an entire dropper of this. I used 1/4 of a dropper, which is 0.25 milliliters, and trust me, that already took me to the edge. This is really strong. It's not for the faint of heart. This peppermint flavor, this is olive oil. Olive oil has a little bit of an oily taste to it, and it's peppermint flavored, but you can hardly, once again, it's just a hint of peppermint essence. It's not minty at all. But I did drop a little bit less of this in some hot chocolate, probably about 0.20 milliliters. And believe me, that still got me to the point that I was like, okay, any more of this and it's not gonna be a good time. So if you're watching this and you're seeing that and you're like, oh, you can get extremely strong effects from Delta 8. But if you have a low tolerance to THC at all, or you're prone to anxiety or panic attacks, you really gotta take it slow. And the distillate, I haven't been doing distillate a lot just because it was really getting to my throat, starting to burn and itch. This is 72% distillate, I think. No terpenes, it's just pure Delta 8 distillate. And I'm sure that this is what they make their carts out of. So I'm gonna try the carts and we'll see how good their distillate is in general. Like I said, I do have the test results for the carts. It looks like the distillate that they use, 72.68% Delta 8. And in case you're unfamiliar, that is plenty to send you to another planet. All right, we got 4 1-gram carts, 4 different flavors. White Widow, Indica, it says. OG Kush, Hybrid, it says. Twisted Citrus, Hybrid again. And Super Sour D, Sativa. So you know how I like to do. I'm gonna start off with the Sativa and work my way on up to the Indicas. So this is Super Sour D. We got the clamshell packaging right here. Some information on the back, little QR code. I'm sure that takes you to the test results. All right, so one thing I like to check on these cartridges is they have any kind of branding. This one does say that it's a C cell. Now there are counterfeit C cells, but there's a good chance that this is a legitimate C cell, which makes me feel really good because fake cartridges and counterfeit cartridges are high in heavy metals like lead and stuff, and you do not want to be inhaling that. Let's get this on a battery, 510. And I believe that the terpenes in here are not cannabis derived. I think they're just botanically derived, which means they come from some plant matter. So they shouldn't really have an impact on the effect aside from taste and flavor. So I'm just gonna take a hit or two from each because I am a lightweight. I'm not trying to ruin my night. So here goes a Super Sour D. Okay, tastes like distillate. The terpenes aren't super overdone. I can kind of taste kind of a sour, citrusy flavor in there, but it's not overwhelming. It's not super sweet. It's also not super harsh. It has that regular itch that it leaves, like all distillate does, but nothing out of the ordinary. All right, we're gonna take it on over to the Twisted Citrus. Now this is labeled as a hybrid. Same packaging, same C-cell branding on the cartridge. This is the Twisted Citrus. Okay, I definitely get the citrus hints in there. It has that mandarin, lemony, orangey flavor to it. Once again, not overdone, it's not super sweet. There's just kind of a hint of terpenes in there. We're gonna go on to the OG Kush hybrid, C-cell again. I think it's safe to assume that all their cartridges are gonna be C-cell. This is the OG Kush, a great strain of flower, by the way. Okay, with this one, I get kind of a sweet, piney flavor to it. Once again, it's not overdone. It's just a hint. It's just a slight essence of taste. It's not super sweet. It's not, you know, it's just a hint. Okay, last but not least is the Indica White Widow. I'm interested to see what type of flavor profile White Widow is gonna have as far as terpenes. That's a strain. I don't know how they're gonna get the flavor of White Widow flower into there with botanical terpenes, but let's see. That almost has like a minty. It's not minty, but almost a minty. It's like minty, but take away the spiciness of mint and just the flavor of mint. That's what it is. Yeah, just kind of a sweet, slightly minty tone to it. Once again, it's not too sweet, it's not overdone, it's just a hint of flavor that's in there. Yeah, not bad. I think my favorite though was a Super Sour D. I like that kind of sour citrus flavor that it has. Well, as you saw, I took quite a few puffs. I probably overdid it. I'll give myself about 10 minutes and I'll come back and let you know how I feel.
11 minutes later.
All right, it's been about 15 minutes. What can I say? My breathing has switched to manual. I now have to remind myself to breathe. I'm really right at the edge of being uncomfortable. Like I said, I'm lightweight. I'm really sensitive to THC. And although Delta 8 is not as strong as Delta 9 THC, it can still get you there if you use enough. I definitely used enough, at least for me. And the effect I'm getting is real hybridy, more sativa leaning, which is strange because Delta 8 usually gives me a more heavy body indica feeling. So their distillate is just a little bit different. It's a more upper sativa dominant feeling distillate. But I feel really chill. I feel a numbness kind of in my head. I do feel myself kind of thinking a lot, but it's not super bad. You know, Delta 8 is, you know, once again, Delta 8 is not as strong as Delta 9 THC, but it's definitely there. And this is definitely stronger than, say, smoking some hemp flower. Man, so yeah, those oils, man, those oils, you gotta watch out if you try those tinctures. The bioavailability of tinctures, you know, your body metabolizing it, you know, when you take it down through your stomach and everything, it hits different, so watch out with that. But these vape cartridges, these are cool. You know, the effects are there. The effects are definitely strong, but it's not as terrifying as Delta 9 though. And at 72%, their distillate is not like suspiciously potent that you worry too much about what they used to make it. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and give these vape carts the Shabazz seal of approval, as well as the tinctures too. And now I am interested to try that pure distillate, to dab it and see if it gives these kind of more energetic sativa effects as well. I'll let you know down in the description. Before I end the review though, y'all, I got a question, man. What did y'all get for Christmas? Let me know what your favorite gift was down in the comments. Also, before you click away, go down in the description, check out the merch, where you could get this sweater and many more cannabis and hemp related designs, all designed by me, and support the channel. Also check out my Instagram, which is here down in the description. Hit like if you liked the video, hit me up down in the comments, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so you can see when I upload new content. I appreciate each and every one of y'all so much. Happy holidays, and make sure that you have an amazing rest of your day or night. Stay tuned for the next video. Peace.
told. You gonna try it though? He might look at it too. Oh! He was alone! Oh, you might get